Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is NyeonGamer here, about to play Invisible Ink. Let's get started right away, because if you're actually watching this video, I assume that you're watching it because you either want to watch Invisible Ink or you're a big fan of mine. So let's watch the intro here.
Get to the main server, collect the data, and get out. No detours.
Copy that, Central.
Proceeding to target. Insertion was clean. Alarm level holding steady. We need to get to the third floor. We can make our way to the server room from there.
Any chatter on the comms?
Negative. It's silent on all frequencies.
They should have detected us by now.
Receiving priority wireless transmission.
They're onto you. Get out. Get out of there!
HQ compromised. We're going to need an extraction. I've got Incognita. Deckard and International are on their way.
Get to the roof. I'll cover you. Go!
Decker, how long till extraction?
30 seconds.
Get us out of here. We've got work to do.
Well, that was a little unfortunate for us. So I beat this game on beginner. We unlocked a couple of
Even
extra
with the brain
characters.
damage, I
I'm
found
not
Decker
going
living in a bottle
to
after
play them
his
right now
termination.
because this is my first
He's cleaned
playthrough.
up since then, but I keep eyes on, just to be sure.
Okay.
The 20th century thing is an unfortunate...
Alright, we're just going to continue. I'll explain everything as we go, once we get into the game. So day one.
Operator, are you there? Good. I was afraid you didn't make it out. Headquarters is gone. Most of our agents have been captured or killed, and our accounts all frozen. I don't know how the corporations found us, but you can bet they won't give up now that they've had a taste of blood. The Jet's stealth rig should keep us hidden if we keep moving, but Incognita can't survive long on backup power. She's got 72 hours, tops. We need to mount a counterattack before then, or we'll be defenseless against their scans. If that happens, we may as well just crash this thing into the ocean. You've never seen the inside of a corporate deprogramming chamber. I won't see the inside of another. Incognita is scanning for targets of opportunity where we can replenish our supplies. Follow her leads and gather what resources you can. I'll run through our contacts and see what favors I can call in. We're going to need all of the advantages we can find in the coming days.
Well, thank you very much. That pretty much explains everything for me. So this first mission here, unfortunately it's 12 hours away. As you can see, we got 72 hours to do as much as we can, gather as much supplies as we can before we head to the final mission. Going here, our only option will take 12 hours.
Slack when it comes to network security, and their terminals are full of interesting information. We found a lightly guarded executive complex here. Get in, find the computer, and steal their contact list. Then we'll have our pick of future targets.
Again, thank you very much for explaining it for me. So we'll get in here. First time playing on experience difficulty. I'm excited. Both of these agents that I'm playing with seem to have a slight newbie crutch, but I'm okay with it.
Bad news, operator. They caught us completely by surprise, so we have no firepower with us. The guards' weapons are gene-coded to their owner and useless to us. We're going to have to make do with what we can find along the way. We've beamed you through the security grid. You should be somewhere near the target, but you'll need to look for it. Get the list and find a transport pad to escape. But be quick about it. They noticed a disturbance when we ported in, and their alarm level is already rising.
So up in... Alright, at least they didn't have anything else to say. Up in the top right corner here is our alarm level. Each turn, a piece of this pie will fill up, and once it fills up all the way, something terrible happens. So, this person has a couple of abilities, a neural disruptor, it's basically a taser, custom paralyzer. Oh my god, these guys start with different abilities every single time. No, I'm playing with Banks instead of the freaking helper. No. The first time I played through, this character was like incognito. Maybe I screwed up with my character selection, and basically she could hack things from far away, and I found that extremely useful. So instead, we don't have that ability. It's going to be fun. Each turn or each movement requires a certain amount of action point, or each movement requires one action point. To peek through a door, that requires one action point as well. So we peek through this one, we'll open this door, and we'll start to walk through it. And we're actually going to split up our agents. See, that's an offline camera that will come online over time once the security level increases. So we have a door up at the bottom, a door up at the top. We're going to send Banks up this way, and we're going to peek through it. Both of these are power terminals. Basically, they'll give you more power up in the top left. We're currently at 10 of 20. You go, and then the enemy goes. You go, and then the enemy goes. There's an Overwatch type thing. Okay, we got this basic explanation again here as well. You can see the pie fills up, something bad happens, turns 1 to 2 to blah blah, etc, etc. This is an enemy door. If enemies spawn throughout the level because either you did something wrong or just the level progresses, that's where they'll come from. Now, 1 power isn't all that much. I'm kind of used to having my hacker that I had in the previous game that could hack things like that console from far away. She would get 5 or 6 power from that. So here's our exit right here. There's another camera here. There's probably nothing else in this area, so we don't need to come here. I'm going to start sending Decker back. We can open this door, and if we chose to open the door before we peek through, we could have seen more of the area, but you risk having a guard on this side, so that's why I particularly don't do that. We got a corporate safe we can hack to steal some more items, so... Oh, this is a nano fabricator. It's basically a shop. But since it's the first level, we probably don't have that much currency to begin with. We'll just make our way over here towards this safe so we can unlock it next turn. Oh, you probably are a little confused at what this is. This is our incognito mode. You hit spacebar to access it. To break 1 firewall, which is what this is, it can have increments all the way up to 10 or whatever have you. But it basically requires 1 firewall, or it has 1 firewall, and will require 2 power to break. So, boom, we're going to break it. It's now unlocked to us. We just have to move an agent over there. We can loot it. Gain 150 currency, more or less. I don't know what CR actually stands for. Currency. Oh, shit. I meant to peek, but that kind of worked out. So, we got a big empty room now. We'll peek through there. Move her as far as we can. Decker, try and play the catch-up game, my friend. Our objectives are located in the bottom right of the screen. Locate the executive terminal and to get out alive. We don't have to get out with everyone, but if we leave anyone behind, then they're basically SOL. So it seems like there's probably a security camera right up in this top right corner. There's a terminal that we can reclaim 3 power from. Enemies spawn from here. And maybe there's going to be a door over here, so we'll open it. We'll peek again. No, but we can get 3, 3, 6 at the cost of 2 power. Seems entirely worth it, so we'll send her in here to hijack both of these systems, while we'll get Decker to move towards this door. Again, remember, our exit is here. Enemies can spawn here or here. Been lucky not to see any enemies so far. If we listen, we can sometimes hear their footsteps across on the other side here. Didn't have that happening, so maybe there aren't any enemies on this level. Which sounds a little unusual because I swear there's enemies on this level the first time I played. So we'll peek.
There's the executive terminal. I bet they're writing gripping TPS reports on that.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, she has jokes. She's funny. Now, we'll hack this. If we hack it, there's a chance that we'll set off an alarm. Okay, our CR is also in the top left corner there. Maybe we could bot something out of this, but I'd rather just wait for upgrades to these characters individually afterwards. So, yeah, we'll hack it. Just in case. She's in a good position in case someone spawns out here. Anything? No. Good. Okay, so we'll move her towards this station as well, and we'll hack it. This camera is ours now. It can become the enemies again, but probably not on this first level. Level 1 has achieved. The corporation is activating additional cameras. You have 1 turn before they're fully activated. Basically, alarm level 1, it's not really a threat. Nothing bad happens from it. Oh, one thing I've not been doing is shutting doors behind me. So if this guy spawns now, he could have seen me unless I shut this door. So shutting the door as you're leaving, very good idea. Now we'll access this terminal since we had hacked it previously. We got our site list, equipped it.
You've got it. Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty. Be prepared for new patrol patterns.
Interesting, since there was no guards on this level to begin with. I mean, it's kind of unusual. There was guards on my first playthrough. Not on this one. So cameras apparently turned online, but we can easily hack those as long as we've identified them at one point. Oh, so there is some guy around this corner. No, not around this corner, but somewhere in here. So we'll hide here, and we'll put her on basically Overwatch. It's ambush. If someone comes by, we'll zap them. And our weapon, our zapper weapon, has a cooldown of 3 turns. And it'll also introduce another... We might as well hack this once we're here. There's nothing else we need to hack on this level, so we'll see what this shop has to offer. Oh, shit.
What was that? Investigating.
What? Oh, there must be like a second little area over here. Shit. Shit. There's nowhere she can hide. So basically, these guys pulled out their weapons to aim. Holy macro. There's a door right here. Go figure, you don't explore one little area. Now, apparently both of these guys have a blind spot right here. So we're going to put her here.
Damn it, they got away.
Oh, what? Now, let me read her abilities because we're probably going to need them here. Custom Paralyzer. Banks perfected this recipe during her time solo corporate heist. After dozens of successful jobs and no facilities, she was hailed as a modern Robin Hood. She can KO a target for 3 extra turns, so we're probably going to need to do that. We're going to ambush one of them, but then the other one, it's probably going to tag us. Decker, he's going to need to hide here, and we're going to need to see if we can buy anything from here. We're probably going to have to buy the Medigel. And we'll drop the site list temporarily. Damn it, this has gotten really bad. So we'll drop the site list temporarily. No, we can encumber our characters. They'll basically lose 1 action point. But we can carry, 4 more items at turn now. So we'll put him on Overwatch as well, just in case. And we're going to end their turn. Banks is definitely going to get hit here. Not after taking out that guard first.
I think somebody's down. Stop.
Really? I didn't know she could basically get out of that. So we're going to tranquilize this guy right here. And then she's probably going to get hit. I don't know if this guy can sneak around this way and tase him. This may be the shortest first episode anywhere. Or we can send her here. She'll die. But hopefully he'll, come over here to investigate. That's when we can send Banks up right behind. Or not Banks, Decker, right up behind and take him out. So she's going to get shot. Rather unfortunate.
How much time and money has gone into that agent's training? I won't have you wasting company resources that way.
I will get her back to the jet. Just cool your jets. We'll make sure he's on alert status.
Just get in the area.
Okay, good. We can totally take him out right now. Firewalls increased. There was totally a door right here. Freaking A. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, so we're gonna KO him. And then we're going to have to definitely resurrect Banks. That was a good waste of money. And then we're gonna send Banks to investigate this door over here because I kind of want to know what's behind here. We can use Decker to drag this body a little closer to the exit. Remember, our goal is to get over here. This guy is going to wake up in 5 turns. This guy is not going to wake up as long as I'm pinning him. And if I'm carrying him or I'm walking him, he's pinned, basically. Again, I cannot believe that there's a freaking flipping door over here. One assumes that there's not going to be any guys. But there's definitely a camera that increased the difficulty a little further. Man, there's multiple doors. Shit, we got extremely lucky. Just go directly to our spot. But what I want to do is... I want to see if there's any more loot I can obtain. We're going to walk Decker a little closer towards the exit. And I think we have one opportunity to basically look in there and then get out of the way. So Decker, we're actually going to walk him into this little cubby. And then we're going to put him on ambush because I assume this guard's going to walk past here. And then we'll just be able to ambush again and maybe get a few more turns out of it that way. So security levels rising quickly. Sounds like there's multiple guys over here. So we're going to move one spot, peek through. We're going to move back over here. Her ambush is available again.
Did you see that?
And we're going to have to put her back on ambush duty. Wow, there's a lot of this level left that we didn't even uncover. Okay. That's fine. We'll end our turn, and we're going to ambush this guy this turn. Oh, and one thing that I totally forgot to do is steal from these guys. So while I might not be able to investigate everything else, we're definitely going to steal as much loot as possible from these guys. So not, you know, it's not what we wanted, but it's what we're going to get, and we're going to have to accept that. I should move her back. I should have pinned her, this guy, waited for this guy to wake up, could have ambushed him, and then have enough time to safely walk through here. Regardless, not playing very well. We're going to drop this body, then we're going to steal from it. Get as many chips as we can. We'll keep him pinned for the moment. And then we're going to walk over here and pin this guy. That way, this guy is going to go down to 2 turns. This guy will remain at 2 turns, and hopefully we'll have enough time just to sneak on out of here. We'll steal his valuables. He had a level 1 security pass card, which could be used on doors that I can't see right now, so pretty pointless for you guys. And we're going to end our turn. Probably losing a lot of loot that we didn't access in these stores over here, but...
Additional guard patrols.
Alright, so level 3 brings one more guard into play. Luckily, he spawned all the way up there, so we're just going to make a mad dash for the exit right now. Decker, you move. Banks, you move as far as you can as well. End our turn, and we just have to get here to leave.
Investigating.
So, yeah, you
Must
investigate.
be imagining things.
Yeah, probably nothing going on. You got that right, buddy. You're on top of things, I tell you what. So we'll have to waste one more turn. We're actually going to shut this door just in case some eagle eye comes through here and is able to shoot Banks. Definitely don't want that happening. End turn. These guys are probably going to get up. No? Security level increases. He gets up. This guy gets up. That guy gets up. Definitely not a place I want to be anymore. So we're going to exit the level.
Excellent work, operator. Now to sift through the data and find the juiciest targets.
That went extremely terrible. Apparently we found every guard here. We only accessed 3 of the 5 consoles. There's probably additional saves that we didn't access. We gained 155 credits. Overall, pretty terrible first floor there. What I'd like to do is not be playing these characters and be playing as incognito. What skills can we upgrade here? So if we spend 600 credits, we can upgrade this guy's speed. He'll be able to move 1 more turn. We can upgrade hacking, which gives 1 more per console hijack. Strength, which allows him to carry up to 4 items at a time. Or we'll be able to steal from guards from behind or something else. Maybe level 3 steal. Maybe I'll play a slightly odd run and upgrade steal off this anarchist so we can steal more from the guards. So Banks is our thief.
I've re-established contact with Monster. His network picked up the attack just before it hit us, and we're working to trace it back to the source. In the meantime, he's offered to sell us some of his more rarefied stock.
Greetings. I don't often perform transactions face-to-face, but Gladstone is an old friend. I'll contact you when anything becomes available.
Thank you, Monster. If we find their central server, we may be able to bring them down, or at least distract them long enough that they lose our trail. Continue scavenging operations, and I'll keep you posted as more intel develops.
Alright, so if we see the map now, a bunch of new options are available to us. We can fly over here, way over here, 12 hours, 12-hour flight, or we can get some closer, 8 hours, 10 hours, and basically hopefully get more in before the end of the game. But that was, hey, you know what, we're still alive. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you do, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Hopefully it's a like though. And have a good one.